Hey guys, this is Lancer. Welcome you back to more Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. And last time we talked to the countess and we ended up finding a chalice. So now, well, first we need to get out of here, so...
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
So we're gonna get on out of here. And I think we need to head back to Montfaucon. So that's where we're gonna go next. Now that we got this chalice, I guess we could see if you have anything interesting to say about the chalice. Probably not, but we'll see.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Anything interesting to say about the chalice?
Maybe not.
I guess we're not going to show you the chalice. Okay,
See you later.
good enough.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Okay, now back to Montfaucon. Because there was a church there that we didn't really explore when we were there before. So we're going to go there now and see what's going on with that. Oh, this cop is still here. I guess we could see what he's up to.
You're back.
Oui, I have returned.
Hello again.
Hello again, monsieur.
Okay. So let's show him the lens.
Maybe not.
Nope. What about the chalice?
What does this chalice suggest to you?
Wine.
Okay, good enough. Alright, let's see.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Pajang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sewer Jacques.
Who?
Sewer Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sewer Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
Okay, whatever.
Who is this Sewer Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning. To despoil the sewers of our fair city, he has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Nice. Alrighty then, we'll just be moving along before anything else happens. Alright, so where's the church? Is it over here? So there's a church here. I didn't really explore it last time. Maybe this is it up here? Oh, here we go. Hey, there's some, like, priest dude here. That's interesting.
A row of old pews, beautifully carved and glowing with polish. I thought of all the people who must have sat here over the decades. All those Parisian derrieres, firm buttocks of the young ladies, the flabby flesh of the old men. That wasn't a pleasing image, so I went back to the young ladies. Whoa!
Okay.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Alright. Let's go over here.
A knight's tomb, his effigy in marble lying in perpetual state, waiting in prayer for the judgment day. A knight there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world, I guess. A huge arched window. Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor. A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout. An enormous window. In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain. A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat. A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A row of old pews. I thought of all
Yeah, okay.
that.
Alright, that's good. Settle down there, George, alright?
A priest stood by the pews, energetically polishing something. Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
I've got a red nose.
Oui, so you have.
Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
Have you ever heard of this guy?
No, monsieur. I'm afraid not. Is he a friend?
Not really. More of an acquaintance. I have here a sewer key.
Ah, oui?
I don't know why I'm showing you this.
Neither do I.
I was in Ireland recently and I brought back this plaster.
My sister brought back a shillelagh.
I thought about using the shake and shock on him, but I couldn't do that to a priest. What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know. It is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Sure, why not?
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, so he's gonna polish it, I guess?
A priest stood.
Yeah.
The priest was still busy with the chalice, so I decided to have another look around the church.
Okay.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll.
I think we have to use the lens right here. No, maybe not. Maybe we gotta get like right on this. Is that the scroll?
A statue of a...
Okay. No, it's not working. I think that's what you're supposed to do here. It has to be on the right spot. That doesn't seem to be working.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Okay. So I think we're supposed to use the lens. Come on now. Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe we have to get it like right on the exact spot, I think. There we go.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Perfect.
Hey! A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date. Let me see. MCCCXIV. That's 1314.
Interesting.
Hello again, Father. Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Okay.
There's grease paint on this tissue.
Oui, you are correct.
Let's try the chalice again.
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
Okay. Let's see.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The burning man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted. Many times, people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens. You must be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur, but it is hard not to marvel when the light shines through them. It is a fine example of the artisan's genius.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that. Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Alright, so let's take a look at that tomb thing. Shadowy. Dun-dun-dun.
I wondered if this guy had died in combat. A stone knight lay at the end of...
Not sure which one.
Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. A stone knight lay in full...
Yeah. Maybe this one.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it, but the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the de Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the de Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
So I think we're done here now. So let's get out of here. Now I think we need to head back to the museum and talk to Andre. See what he can tell us. So we need to head back to Musee Crune. Musee Crune. Loading, 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 loading. Yes, okay. Let's head inside. See if Andre can tell us anything. I guess we could see if the guard can tell us anything, which he never does, but...
Pardon me.
whatever.
Oui, monsieur? Does this old cup mean anything to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Of course not. Okay. That's great. Alright.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. So let's talk to Andre.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now, a bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now we know where we need to go next. But I think we will be doing that next time. Because I have a feeling some crazy shit's going to be going on there. So I think we'll be doing that next time. Yes, good, alright, that's great. So next time we will indeed be heading to Baphomet's site. So that should be a lot of fun. So we're just going to save here since I haven't saved in a while. Might as well. If I could click the right button, that'd be wonderful. But yeah, next time we will be heading to the Baphomet site, where I'm sure some important plot will be going down there. I'm sure. Always seems to when we go to a new place, so that should be fun. So I'll see y'all next time.